Hello students, let us prove a completion theorem. Before that, let us define isometry into. That is here capital E and capital FP normed spaces, that is spaces with norm. We say that um, a linear map capital T from E to F is an isometry into if and only if um, norm F of Tx is equal to norm E of X, which means norm F means it's a norm defined on capital F, and norm E means it's a norm defined on capital E, since small x belongs to capital E and Tx is an element of F. Now if the norm is like this, we can say that the map is isometry into. Now next one is completion theorem. So if capital E be a normed linear space, there exists a complete normed space E cap and a linear operator T from E to E cap such that norm Tx is equal to norm X for all x belongs to capital E, which means isometry into. And image of T. Image of T is nothing but Te, and it is a dense set in E cap. Dense set means Te closure is E cap. We call such a space E cap as the completion of E. So we have to prove these two results. That is, if E is a linear map, then we have to find such an there exists a complete normed space E cap satisfying these two conditions. That is isometry into, and T is a dense set. For the proof, we are defining a script E as the linear space of all Cauchy sequences in capital E. Here, E is the linear space of all Cauchy sequences in E of the form x bar is equal to sequence xi belongs to E1 to infinity. It's of the form simply x1, x2, etc. Infinite sequence such that each xi belongs to capital E. And we are defining a semi-norm in the space such that P of x bar is limit I tends to infinity norm xi. Since the sequence xi is a Cauchy sequence, then such a limit exists, and thus this p of x bar is well defined. So we can define such a function. Okay. Again, we are defining a set n such that it is the Cauchy sequences such that its limit is 0. That is, n is such that x bar such that p of x bar equal to 0. That is, here n can be written as the 0 space of our semi-norm p. So here n is a subspace of all sequences which converges to 0. Since p of x bar means limit of x bar is 0. Limit of x bar 0, that is, n is the subspace of all sequences which converges to 0. Now P defines a norm on the quotient space E cap which is equal to script E by capital N by the same formula P of x bar. Since if we are taking any arbitrary element of this script E by N, it will be of the form x bar plus N. If any element N can be written as x bar plus y bar. Okay, and P of x bar plus y bar means P of x, since it is a linear semi-norm, we can write that this P of x bar plus P of y bar, but this P of y bar is equal to 0 by the definition of N. Hence, this is P of x bar, which means P defines a norm on the quotient space E cap, which is equal to script E by N with the same formula P of x bar for any representative x bar of the equivalent class cos set x bar, which is equal to x bar plus N. The operator t from e to a cap is defined by t of x is equal to coset of x bar. Hence this e cap is quotient space e by n. Any element will be of the form coset, that is x bar, that is t of tx can be defined like this. Tx is equal to coset of x bar, where x bar is the constant sequence, which means x bar is equal to x, etc. We know that a constant sequence is a Cauchy sequence, since we can see that there exists a m and n such that norm of x minus x, this is equal to 0. It's clearly a constant sequence is of course a Cauchy sequence. And p of x bar is equal to norm x. What is p of x bar? P means p of x bar is equal to limit I tends to infinity norm xi, and since it's a constant sequence, it converges to small x, that is by definition it is norm x. Now we prove the theorem. To prove, we prove the theorem. We prove that TE is dense in E cap and E cap is a complete space. First one, to prove that TE is dense in E cap, we are considering a sequence built in script E, that is as a Cauchy sequence. By definition of Cauchy sequence, we can write like this: for all epsilon greater than 0, the x capital N belongs to set of natural numbers such that norm of xn minus xm less than epsilon for all m greater than n greater than or equal to capital N. And we are defining a sequence xn bar belongs to script E such that it is a constant sequence. Then by definition of t, if for a constant sequences, t of x is tx is nothing but coset of x bar. Hence we are considering xn as a constant sequence, hence txn is coset of xn bar. Then the distance from coset x bar to coset xn bar is, distance is p of coset x bar minus p of xn bar, which is equal to p of x bar minus xn bar, which is less than or equal to epsilon, which can be seen like this. Since x bar is equal to x1, x2, etc. is a Cauchy sequence, and xn bar is xn is a constant sequence, and coset x bar can be written like this: x bar plus n, since this is an element of script E by n. Similarly, coset of xn bar can be written like this: xn bar plus n. Hence their difference is coset x bar minus coset of xn bar is of the form, actually this is x bar plus n, and this is of the form xn bar plus n. Hence can be written like this: x bar minus xn bar plus n. That is p of x coset x bar minus coset xn bar is p of x bar minus xn bar plus n. But by definition of our n, for every values of capital N, p of the value is equal to 0. Hence p of this is nothing but p of x bar minus xn bar. Which is by definition limit I tends to infinity norm of xi minus xni, which is less than epsilon by our equation 2. Thus, which means actually this converges to 0, right, as n tends to infinity. Thus, every x coset of x bar belongs to E cap can be approximate by some elements on TE. Since this coset of xn bar is equal to txn, which belongs to TE. So, every Cauchy sequence can be, every element belongs to E cap can be approximate by some elements of TE. Therefore, for a Cauchy sequence x bar equal to sequence xn, the sequence txn of constant sequences converges to coset of x bar. Okay. See here, x bar is a Cauchy sequence. T of xn is the sequence T of xn of constant sequences converges to this coset of x bar. So what does it means? What does it means? If we are taking any element txn, that is if we are finding any element, first we have to prove that Te is dense in E cap. That means if we are taking any sequence, we can find a limit point in this one, that is Te closure is E cap. Now second one, we have to E cap is a complete space. Now for that we are considering a Cauchy sequence x cap raised to n. That is a sequence which can be collected from, or which can be derived from the sequence x bar. Then as we have shown above, we can see that P of coset of x bar raised to n minus x bar raised to m is equal to minus of this converges to 0, as in greater than m converges to infinity. Now we are taking epsilon n greater than 0 and converging to 0, and xn belongs to E, such that P of x bar raised to of n, x bar of n minus txn, which is less than epsilon n. Okay, because in A part we proved that any Cauchy sequence, we proved that for a Cauchy sequence x bar, the sequence txn of constant sequences converges to xn. That is for a very coset of x bar belongs to E cap, we can find some element Te such that which is an approximate value of this coset of x bar. Hence it is possible to find possible to write like this: P of x bar of n minus txn is less than epsilon n. Okay, so we may consider this as nth derivative of sequences, because if we are taking a polynomial sequences or something like that, or even the complex valued functions, its derivative converges to 0. But in the text they are not saying that it's an nth derivative, so we can assume that's a sequence which can be derived from its original sequence. That is, if this x bar 0 is a sequence xn as a Cauchy sequence, because we already assumed that's a Cauchy sequence, and indeed we proved here norm of xn minus xm is equal to, by definition, it is P of txn minus txm, because this can be approximated by some elements of Te which is less than or equal to. So here we are adding and subtracting one term x bar of n and x bar raised to n, and again x bar raised to m, and by using the property of this P, we can write this P of x plus y is less than or equal to P of x plus P of y. We can write like this, and each term is converges to 0. Therefore norm of xn minus xm converges to 0. That is, this is a Cauchy sequence. Therefore this x bar is to 0, which is this original sequence xn, belongs to this script E. That is, script E contains the sequence of Cauchy sequences, and coset of x bar is to 0 is limit x bar of n. Indeed, P of x bar is to 0 minus this is coset of P of coset of x bar is to 0 minus coset of x bar is to n is P of x bar raised to n minus x bar raised to 0, as we have shown before, which is less than or equal to. So here I added and subtracted one term p of t of xn, or in this we added one term txn and subtracted it, so which converges to 0 as n tends to infinity.